Weir. Papas decides to go all the way back to McGregor.
Both these sides are struggling to get any width into the game. Neither are blessed with two wingers.
Severin pipping Boyd to it.
What that does mean, though, is that in the middle of midfield they need players to take responsibility and try and make passes, and in Mendes and Davis, the Rangers have that, Aberdeen don't.
Davis has some space. Boyd. What a terrific try from Chris Boyd. Snapshot.
Well, it's nothing really coming from wide areas, as I said, but what Rangers are doing well is the movement's good, very good. You can see here, Novo peels off to the right, Boyd spots the channel run, and he just hits it first time. That is not far away, and there was no way that Landfill was getting there.
It's an awkward return from Severin. Rescued by Langfield. Derek Young for Mark Kerr, who was in the Dundee United team that should have beaten Rangers in the CIS Cup final last season. It was his stray back pass that let Rangers back into that final.
Aberdeen are not out of this game, that's for sure, but they will in the second half have to get their players, their big players, Miller, Smith, on the ball a lot more. It's just not happening for them.
Novo for Thompson, for Davis. Considine screening Novo. Half-time fast approaching at Pittodrie. A foul by Davis on Considine. Stephen Davis wore number 12 when he was on loan last season, but Lee McCulloch has taken that shirt this season, so he is number 35 now, which is what he wore in Europe.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Reminds me of Stuart McCall at times.
There's going to be no significant injury time in this first half. Nogueira's header and Chris Boyd up against Scott Severin. Jamie Smith nearly onto that. He was on a collision course with Nogueira. Mackie is the man who flicked it on. Shot by David Weir, yes it was, on Lee Miller.
Miller's not had too much to work with in this first half. Long straight balls up to him, nothing from a wide area.
Davis poking that away from Jamie Smith. Just a few seconds left in this first half. Mulgrew. Not the worst. Lee Miller nearly, and Derek Young has equalised for Aberdeen in first half stoppage time. What a time to score for the Dons.
Absolutely, what a timely equaliser. And I just had said, nothing for Miller to work on from a wide area. The first ball that's played in, it's a good ball as well from Mulgrew. Miller gets on the end of it. It's a good save, but Derek Young doing what he should do on that right-hand side, tucking in. And he likes a goal, does Young. McGregor can only palm it out. What a finish! He struck it so well and it goes high into the net. And Aberdeen are back on course.
And that was the last major action of the half. Derek Young responding for Aberdeen. It had been going so well for Rangers. In control for much of the half. David Weir popped up with a goal to put them in front. But with a matter of seconds remaining in that first half, Rangers were undone. And it is Rangers who will start the second half. Their away form, including the tail end of last season, not that impressive. Just one win in their last 8 matches on their travels. That's something they need to sort out. Alan McGregor beaten in first half injury time. Charlie Mulgrew playing with 5 stitches in a head wound sustained in Lithuania midweek whilst on Scotland under-21 duty. Mulgrew will test his stitches and his bandage again with that header. Broadfoot bundled over by Lee Miller. It's taken quickly, and Kenny Miller loses out to Foster. Papac. Miller. It's cleared by Gary McDonald.
Well, there will have been a few choice words from Jimmy Calderwood at half-time. Certainly no cohesion in the first half to Aberdeen's play. And a lot of that was due to Rangers and also due to the fact that they weren't up-tempo enough, they weren't passing enough, trying to get the ball wide to Young and to Jamie Smith. I think that will have been talked about, but what he'll have also said is that when you do get the ball wide, you do get the ball in, then we're going to create chances and we can score goals.
Foster. Miller. Mackie. Crawford across to clear. Mark Kerr. Scott Severin underneath that. Here's Foster. Viguera wins it. Kerr. Mulgrew. Jamie Smith. Some encouragement here for Aberdeen. Smith went past Broadfoot. Felt there was a little nudge, but goal kick.
Jamie Smith just angling for a cross here. He does get a little nudge. Nothing much in that at all though from Broadfoot. I think he does well, the defender. I'm sure Walter Smith will have been saying at half-time, we need to take advantage of having possession to his players because he just didn't do that in the first half.
Smith. Miller. Derek Young, Aberdeen's goal scorer, looking to turn provider. Claims handball against Papac. Kenny Miller now for Chris Boyd. Foul by Severin.
That's good play from Boyd. Again, impetuous. If it's not Considine, it's Severin. Just need to stand their ground.
Boyd. Davis. Kenny Miller. And it's quickly cleared by Foster. David Weir recovers. Papac. Some dainty touches. Davis for Novo. Mendes. Jamie Smith. Now Mackie. Up against Bugera. Here's Gary McDonald. Long way out. And sliced it.
Yeah, it was a poor effort from McDonald. It opens up for him here. Poor technique, comes across it. But I think encouraging for Aberdeen though. Much more on the ball.
Gary McDonald played against Rangers 12 times for Kilmarnock and lost 12 times. He's level with them at the moment. Kerr. Smith. Smith runs into Davis. No contest. Davis seeking out Boyd. Boyd trying to make it hard for Severin and Mulgrew, but ultimately didn't. Given away to Mendes. Pedro Mendes held back.
I'm not sure it's working for Rangers playing Kenny Miller on that left-hand side. It's kind of player you don't really want to pin down by being just on the left of the pitch. He likes to roam wherever he wishes.
Pedro Mendes. Gary McDonald charged it down. Novo. Flattering to deceive.
Doesn't quite look on his game today, Nacho Novo. May just swap him over with Kenny Miller now and then, just to give Aberdeen a problem and allow Miller to come inside a little bit and see if it works better for Nacho Novo out on the left. It's an option.
Novo was suspended for the first 2 games of the new season after being sent off here right at the end of last season. Mendes. Miller. David Weir. Miller. Novo. He's in. It is Nacho Novo. Considine came across to make a challenge and Novo put it wide.
Novo does well here because he buys himself a yard by getting that turn there, and Constantine's got to come across and cover for Severin, who allows Novo to get by him far too easily, and he just snatches that with his right foot. Maybe it'd have been better to protect the ball and hit a shot with the left foot, and that way Constantine couldn't have put him under so much pressure.
Davis. Davis just catching Gary McDonald. Aberdeen and Rangers locked together at 1-1 in a lively encounter in the sunshine at Pittodrie. Davis. Over the top for Nacho Novo to chase. That's a free kick. Tap on Young. Considine and Severin will join the throng.
just a waste. All that needs is just a dink into the box, into the mixer, and that's where the manager wants it. It just gives Aberdeen a chance to pick up the scraps. They might not have won the first ball, but they might win the second, but that was a complete waste.
Donald. Foster. Guerra on hand to hoist that high into the sky. Scott Severin. Clumping into Chris Boyd.
I think it's pretty obvious today that Aberdeen do miss Xander Diamond in the centre of defence far too often. Aberdeen giving away free kicks in that department.
Mendes, Broadfoot, Thompson. Could be a break on for Aberdeen. Mackie chasing. And got a shove in the back. David Weir. And in fact, it's going to be a yellow card for Darren Mackie, totting up the offences.
Well, he tends to do that. But he'll give you 100% effort.
The first booking of the game. Gone well to last 55 minutes in an Aberdeen Rangers match without a yellow card. Jamie Smith. McDonald. Flicked away by Papac. Mulgrew's been caught out by Pedro Mendes, and there's a few to aim for in the box. And Foster intervened, and we're going to get the very first corner of this match. It's taken a while for a corner. Davis takes it, and Pedro Mendes on the volley. By Miller for Mackie. Jamie Smith involved too. Smith taking on Broadfoot, but Kevin Thompson gets stuck into him. Davis. Caught past Mulgrew. Smith. It's neat from Smith, just allowed David Weir to step out though. Papac covering this. Miller. Severin beats Mendes to it. Severin. Bugera had to deal with it. Mackie breathing down the back of his shirt. Lee Miller now. And Papac has had another Lee Miller. Pedro Mendes. And there's a few spare for Rangers. Davis has got Broadfoot tearing down the right. Novo and Boyd in the box now. Kenny Miller not far away. Novo. It's Broadfoot. It doesn't reach Boyd. Foster made sure of that.
That's good play from Rangers, working the ball wide for the first time in the second half.
Weir. Novo and Considine almost clinging to each other. An hour played.
I just wonder if Rangers will make a change soon. Maybe try and get a little bit more width in it with Beasley. Possibly down the left-hand side. Maybe Novo off, move Miller inside, I don't know, but it's certainly possible. Pretty sure that the Rangers manager will be thinking about a tactical change, just to spice things up a little bit.
Gary McDonald. Broadfoot. Kerr now for Smith. Lee Miller. Gary McDonald had advanced. Novo. Boyd, I think he saw Langfield a bit off his line then, but that's gone nearer the corner flag than the goal. That's like one of your shots.
Yeah, thanks for that, Ian. The Rangers fans were none too pleased. And that is the problem with Boyd, isn't it? If he's not scoring goals, everyone is looking to see what he's doing on the park. Apart from that, to give him his due, he spotted Langfield off his line.
Chris Boyd has scored 6 goals in 9 games for Rangers against Aberdeen, but all of them at Ibrox. Davis. Patch out of position, but it didn't matter because Jamie Langfield slapped it into the stand.
Well, Aberdeen certainly a lot closer to Rangers in the second half. Put them under a lot more pressure in the midfield area. And that's reaping some rewards at the moment.
Celtic were held at Dundee United last week, Rangers being held here. A quick apology for Kevin Thompson as he took out Scott Severin.
I would say that's a free kick.
You sure? Severin takes it. Novo. Aiming to pester Considine and Severin at every available opportunity. And anyone else who comes in his path as well. Well, group. Smith. Making progress. Now Mackie. Not going to get there. Group turned away from Davis. McDonald skipped away from Mendes. Free kick. Mulgrew sends it in Miller's direction. Derek Young, who smashed in an equaliser in first half stoppage time. Flicked on by Mackie, no takers.
Well, Aberdeen are just forcing a higher line at the moment. Rangers are allowing themselves to be pinned back. Nachinovo is urging his midfield and defence to push up with him, try and get closer to the two strikers up there. But Davy Weir doesn't want to push up too high because of his pace in behind. He tends to sit quite deep.
Kenny Miller looking to latch onto that, but Considine across. Papac. Mendes. Bagheera for Broadfoot. Stephen Davis darting across. Smith. Straight pass from Kerr. Left at Dundee United for Aberdeen in the summer.
He's not really influenced the game heavily, but he has been the one player that is trying to get on the ball for Aberdeen and make passes.
Davis. Going nowhere fast. Bugera for Thompson. Pedro Mendes for Papac. Thompson. Boyd and Papac nearly in. Langfield forced it away, and whereas Derek Young was waiting to pounce there at the end of the first half for Aberdeen, nobody was for Rangers. That's hit Stephen Davis. Here's Pedro Mendes. Broadfoot makes room for the cross. Boyd. Aberdeen inviting more pressure. On by Boyd. It's an awkward bounce for Bugera. It's been impeded anyway by Darren Mackey. Mackey, Smith. Severin. Mackey. Promising. McDonald. Mulgrew. Mulgrew's cross. We're fending off Mackey. Kenny Miller now for Pedro Mendes. Here's Papac.
Has been a pretty scrappy encounter, this. Can still go either way. Very much in the balance.
Kenny Miller. Rangers are going to bring on Jean-Claude Darcheville, possibly. He's been sent to warm up. Lee Miller showing interest. And a free kick for Bugera. Lee Miller. Kerr. Darcheville's arrival is imminent.
Just wonder if that means it's the end of play for Nazionovo today.
Broadfoot for Davis. Boyd. Wayward. And Langfield has escaped. Chris Boyd waiting to pounce. Meantime, here's Mackey up against Bugera. midfield. Nearly dropped a clanger.
He did, and this is just complacency. He's not looking up the park to see where Boyd is. And Boyd, as all good strikers do, is waiting to pounce. Takes a bad touch, he's not looking. It could have gone all wrong there.
And when he made a mistake last season, his teammates did change his nickname from Langers to Clangers. As you do. D'Archeville is going to be coming on for Nacho Novo. Mulgrew. Broadfoot. That might be the cue for the change.
You can see there, being told to run and run fast, and that's what he'll do. But it'll be all central again. Still no real width in either side's play.
D'Archeville scored 15 goals last season, not bad considering he was often hampered by some niggly injuries. His skinny nose is going off. So a change of plan there. Kenny Miller, well, I don't think it is actually. I think they're struggling to see the number in the light. It's number 10. It's Nacho Novo being replaced by Jean-Claude D'Archeville.
A little bit of indecision there.
D'Archeville more than capable of nicking a goal. He has scored in 12 different games for Rangers and they've won all of them. Bruguera into the path of Papach. Thompson. Broadfoot. The Rangers fans didn't seem too impressed that it was Nacho Novo who departed the scene.
To be fair, it could have been either of the two. Neither has actually played well today. A lot of that's been down to the fact that the service hasn't been the best as well, but still, I really don't fancy Kenny Miller out there on the left-hand side. He's not able to stretch defences in his usual manner.
A quarter of an hour to go. Still 1-1. Rangers trying to do something about that now with Papach. Thompson. Davis. Moves away from Mulgrew. Boyd would have been offside anyway.
They're all tidy players, but at the moment it doesn't look like anyone's actually going to open up the Aberdeen defence by one pass.
Mulgrew. Considine. Skimmed off Miller's head, and Darren Mackey! And brave goalkeeping from Alan McGregor, who's hurt.
This is a top-class save.
Great goalkeeping from McGregor. Let's hope he's all right, because he certainly took a clattering.
He realises that Darren Mackey was favourite, and that's brave goalkeeping.
No wonder they're all mad, diving in at feet like that. Thankfully McGregor does look okay, challenging Craig Gordon for the Scotland jersey at the moment.
Yeah, I do think it's nip and tuck. I certainly think that it's going to be a difficult one for either goalkeeper over the next couple of years to make it their own, but obviously at the moment it's the ex-Heart goalkeeper that's in possession, but I don't think McGregor's far behind.
Severin up towards Lee Miller, away by David Weir. Boyd D'Archeville. Davis. It's come to D'Archeville eventually. Support from Broadfoot. Mendes. Papach. Kenny Miller. Thompson got a yard on McDonald. Overcooked the cross though, and Mulgrew will boot that away. David Weir, who put Rangers in front in the first half. Derek Young equalising in stoppage time at the end of that half. Kenny Miller trying to escape the clutches of Richard Foster. D'Archeville.
I think D'Archeville has to step over that there and link up with his striking partner, Chris Boyd. If he steps over, he can go and get the return, but obviously the understanding not quite there.
Jamie Smith. Gary McDonald. Derek Young. There's Kerr. Mackie. Jamie Smith.